Hey guys, and welcome back to sunny Southern California, or I guess breezy and wet Southern California here, with the LA Galaxy. We are at our next game here today. As promised, we are home against our rivals, the Seattle Sounders. Um, let's take a quick tour around where we've been in the last few games since we talked last. So we are currently first in the West. We've got 13 points on 5 games, so 4 wins and a draw. So we have yet to lose in the league this year, which is nice. We got a 2 point margin over San Jose and a game in hand. So let's pop in and take a look. So we are currently first in the West on 13 points. Again, same thing. So uh, game in hand and 2 points up in the Supporters Shield. We have yet to encounter San Jose, so the California Classico hasn't appeared anywhere. And we'll enter the U.S. Open Cup a little later down the line. Just looking through the player stats, so Juninho is our top scorer with 3 goals and a highest average rating of 7.86. Giovanni Dos Santos has become an absolute assist machine on 6. Juninho in the midfield is looking pretty good with 86% pass completion. We've got a whole fleet load of characters on uh, one player of the match awards. So let me see if I can look at squad pieces here. So average rating. So I wonder why it thought there's a bug, because Geo is up at an 8.15 average rating. So not sure why. Um, maybe I don't know. Maybe it has to do with the number of appearances or not. But Gio has been playing. Let's just see here, out of his mind. So, four league games, 2 goals, 6 assists. Um, just absolutely worth every dime. He is he is being paid. So just looking, let's see here. We'll just jump in and look at the fixture. So we were here for the 4-3 against Chicago. We drew 3-3 to Portland away at Providence Park. I'm a little disappointed with this result. Um, we were up 3-0 in the match, and let's see if there's anything we can see. We were up 3-0 in the match, as you can see, and then just we gave up to this own goal. Let me see if I can show it to you. This was the most absurd thing I've seen. I think he literally grabbed the ball and just turned it over the line. Um, I was sort of losing my mind a little bit on this one. He makes the save and then just rotates over the line. So that was pretty hokey. Um, we then we then played at the time first place Houston, the Houston Dynamo at home at StubHub Center, and absolutely drilled them 5-0. Then we were on the road twice, once against Eastern Conference foe DC United, where we won 1-0, and then against Vancouver up at BC Place, again 1-0. So we're home now for a little bit of a home stretch uh, against Seattle, and then Sporting Kansas City coming up before we travel to New York away to play my New York Red Bulls. So we're gonna get into the game here. So 2 games today. On Sunday we have the late feature kickoff game, which is always nice. TV time is always good. Oh, yeah, we're sending one of the keepers down to the LA Galaxy too. Okay, so Portland and Orlando drew 1-1 in the early game on Sunday. Okay, nothing too terribly interesting. 4-4-2 with 2 deep defensive midfielders here, or a 4-2-4, I guess. You could look at it either way. New England's up to 10 points in the East. You can see, just as a quickie, my Red Bulls are finally starting to rebound, but not playing terribly well. Oddly enough, Toronto FC is in the basement. Okay, here you go, Paul. Just for you. We have super sub Alan Gordon in the #1 spot. Same. So we're at home, so we're gonna go with our attacking piece here. So we've got Ricketts in goal, De La Garza and Robbie Rogers out in the fullbacks, and then Omar and Leonardo in as the center backs. Gerard and Janino in the regular midfield. Zardes, Leggett, and Dos Santos in the attacking midfield, and then Robbie Keane up front. On this one, you can see from just looking at goals, we're getting goals from all over the place as opposed to just, having to rely on Dos Santos or Keane or anybody anybody specific, which I really like. Not a lot coming off the bench. Bradford Jameson has been the goal scorer off the bench, but we're still a little early. And a lot of the games have been fairly low scoring affairs, and most of the substitutions have been more defensively related. So I'm not going to take that as anything particularly alarming that my bench isn't producing on this one. But we're definitely getting a lot of varied goal production in the team. So, yep, we want to proceed to the match. We want to get this going. We are warming up. Okay, so we should see off Seattle. Things are still relatively tight, and they've got a couple of games in hand, so they could come screaming back up to us. MLS early in the season does this a lot. You end up with very weird numbers of games played across a lot of different teams. So you end up with somebody who looks like they would be off form in this case, but right, Seattle's really not. They're just 2 games behind everybody else. So in theory, with good showing, they could be up with us. Okay, so they've got so looks like Clint is not even on the bench, so no Dempsey, which is always good, but Obafemi Martins is dangerous. Looks like they're definitely going to sit more defensively at the back here, especially with their fullbacks. So we've only really got 4 guys to contend with, which is good for us. Definitely good for us. I don't want to fill those instructions in because I find the opposition instructions I don't quite understand. I've had some weird impacts with those guys getting pulled all over the place. Okay. We are motivated. We are ready to go. We are underway. Ooh, nice pick. Rogers just snags that one out. Drives forward into open space here. Janino, Dos Santos. Is he going to rip one off? Looks like Gio wants to go for goal there. Just misses wide. Okay, well, we don't have... I'm noticing possession doesn't seem to be very even so far in the beta here. It's either you've got all the ball or none of the ball. Nice thought. Ooh, Leggett cutting in. Doesn't quite find him. Oof, Obafemi Martins getting in behind there. Shoo. Tough one there, out for the corner. Okay, we got Gio out. We're on 2-on-2. Support's coming up. Weak with the cross. Dos Santos. Oh, gets the ball through that time. Ooh, nice shot. Nice save. Good shot there by Zardes. Nice put through by... crap. Oh, he's got a strained wrist. What exactly is his wrist? Yeah, that'll negatively impact his ability to keep doing that for me. Janino bringing the ball up. Finds Keane. To Zardes. Boom. That's in the corner. Nice team goal there. Giassi Zardes. Keane gets into space. I find that especially out here, defenders just don't seem to want to go after guys with the ball when they're in that sort of 25-yard range. We're going to need to replace Robbie, so I just don't want to keep him out there. So I don't quite understand it if it's something with my tactic or what. So we're going to keep looking at that, but I seem to find it both ways there, that they just don't push. Your defense and your midfielders don't push around that 20-25 yard mark. Gerard in from the corner. Okay, well, we got Zardes, picks it up. Back to Gerard. Over to Giassi. To Omar. To Gerard. We are certainly passing it around on that corner of the box. Into the middle. Is that Robbie Keane? Hey, Robbie Keane snagging it over the line with a little flick. See if we can get a better look at this one. So Zardis to the byline. And then just right in front of his man. Right in the 6-yard box, doing what Robbie Keane does. Okay, well, we're up 2-0, 30 minutes. This is a good way to keep the league form rolling. Whew. That always makes me nervous. I see the injury box up there. Okay, Juninho into Gerard. There's a really good partnership that seems, triangle there that seems to be forming between Dos Santos, Juninho, and Gerard. Is he offside? Yeah, I think that's offside. Yep. Good move, but just a step early there. I'm surprised no highlight. Near post flick on. Ooh, just wide from Leonardo, and they're on the counter. Obafemi coming down, screaming down the side. Our fullback runs right by him. Nice back tackle to make up for that one. Juninho out to Dos Santos to Keane. And we give it away. Wow, drilled that pass into his guy's face. Back into the middle here. Come on. As I cut one through and Obafemi makes us pay. With a rocket shot there. Had 2 guys on him. Somebody you'd have thought would have put a foot in there. I had 2 guys watching him, staring at the ball, and you'd have thought one of them would have put his foot in. But apparently I was mistaken. Okay, well, we are at the half. Okay, we're up 2-1 at the half here. We're clearly the better team, so I want to... I have found that complacency becomes a problem. Dela Garza's having an off game, but we'll leave him alone for a little bit out there. If it starts to get much worse than sort of that mid-level average, that 6.5, 6.6 point, we may have to do something about that. Oof. I'm not quite sure what I saw that be. It drilled it into somebody. Jet, come on. Did we not catch Juninho with picking it up? Santos, Zardis, Keane, Romy punched it into Nagel. And that ends that attacking movement. Corner from them. Short corner. Oh, gets it cleared, thank God. Up to Keane. Hold it up a little bit. Let's get the support coming. Okay, support's coming. Zardis gets tackled out. Zardis decides to tackle De La Garza because that seems like a good idea. Dos Santos passes it into the feet of somebody else. Ooh, nice cut over from Robbie Keane there. We're up 3-1. Little weird cartwheel at the end there, but he can celebrate. This was nice pass, right? Nice killer ball right through, and then good tight angle right at the side netting. Nice goal. The attacking movement on so far has been absolutely beautiful. We've been able to play some really, really gorgeous football on this so far. So I'm really liking the attacking, and since that's more of what I like to play, makes me happy. But the defense seems to be doing some weird things at times, or not doing things at times that you would expect. Usidic. Gerard's getting a little tired out there, so Usidic is coming in. Do I want to bring in... Sardis is I'm gonna bring in... We're gonna bring in Bradford, since Giassi's starting to wear down a little. Okay. Ricketts getting us back started again here. Yep. Ooh, nice stop there. But right back to the fullback. Okay, well, we seem to have stunted the counter move. Okay. Keene out to Dos Santos. Bradford Jameson. And then Legit right there on the other side to finish off the rebound. And that is 4-1 on a really nice counterattack from us. Really nice. Dos Santos just holds it up, puts the killer ball through. Same tight angle we scored at before. Keeper's down on the ground after the rebound, and Sebastian Legit polishes that one off. We are up 4-1 on the Seattle Sounders. Oop, De La Garza puts it back into play. Dos Santos beats his man. Juninho in the middle. Oh, rockets one off the inside of the post for 5. That is 5-1. This was just pretty stuff right off the inside of that post. Just left alone at the top of the box and just bam. And the StubHub Center is packed and going crazy. Okay, a couple minutes left here to go. Couple minutes left. Nice team performance. Oh, come on, Omar. Oh, guy's pretty face hurt. He'll be fine. And that is the game. So that is 5-1 LA Galaxy over the Seattle Sounders. That's a big win. That is a big one. Robbie Keane, player of the match. So we are now 5 clear of San Jose. Real Salt Lake has got 1 game in hand, so we're best 3 clear there. Seattle, yeah, we're potentially 6 clear of Seattle. Vancouver is just buried at the bottom there. They're at 7 games, so we're in decent shape here. Hopefully we can start to pull away. Let's just see what's in with the notes. We hammered the hell out of these guys. Robbie Rogers is out a couple of days. Yeah. Omar's out a couple of days. The fans are all sorts of happy. Robbie Keane. Player of the day, Robbie Keane. Nice. Siggy Schmidt didn't really want to talk about it. Okay, so let's go back here, check out the schedule. So we are cruising a little bit here early. Let's see here. I don't know. What do we want to do here? I think we're going to come back against Real Salt Lake. RSL is potentially, they're a little higher up in the standings, so that's potentially a more interesting battle to watch. So, we'll play ahead. We'll either come back for RSL or FC Dallas, depending on whichever one is a better match in the league when we get down to there. Sporting Kansas City, New York is a non-conference match in Colorado. Usually is always they usually falter out. So we'll come back for we'll either be at RSL or at FC Dallas. So until then, guys, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye now.